on some other shit. It's kinda bittersweet that I fell in love with it. I always thought that if I always cared about how I dress, that folks would think I'm arrogant and chicks would lose interest. But as it turns out, people start to notice you more. You turn heads when you step and foot in their sneaker stores. Like, where you get them, can I get them? What's the biggest size left? And chicks that never would have seen you.
What's up, everybody? It's Big Ralph TV, and I'm back with another sneaker unboxing. An actual unboxing this time, so let's go ahead and get into it. All right? Got the trusty shank. Here you see it. Nike box. Nike box. You know what it is. Let's go ahead and let me do the right thing. Cut away from myself this time. Twink. All right. Oh, didn't work. Gotta cut towards myself. Twink. Twink. All right. And then twink. Twink. All right. So we in there now. Boom. Nike Air box there. Put that to the side, and this is the receipt for all you receipt boys out there. Let's put that to the side and get this box up out of here. So before we get into this shoe here, I just wanted to give a little backstory. This shoe comes from a movie that is called Missing Link. I hope that shows up there for you all. Missing Link. And that movie just came out in theaters. It's not over here, so I don't know how it's doing or what it's even about. It's out in theaters right now, Missing Link. And Mr. Link is apparently an 8-foot tall, 630-pound creature. And that's basically what this particular shoe is based off of, right? So let's get into that. Bam! There's the box, Nike Air box. You see it? Now these are the Nike Air Max Susan. Ooh, okay. You can call them, some writing on the inside there. You can call them Susan, all right? Think of them as the long-lost descendant of the Air Max family, inspired by the visual virtuosos at Laika and their latest film, Missing Link. The Air Max Susan brings the spirit of the movie's main character to a shoe long known for making people stop and stare. Now this is the evolution of imagination. Nike and Laika. Boom. Pretty dope, pretty dope. And then look at the paper on the inside there. It's blue. They went all out. They went all out for the presentation. Sometimes it's all about that presentation. Okay, let's go ahead and get, oh, shucky ducky now. All right, let's go ahead and get into these, man. But of course, you all know how I do it right here on Big Ralph TV. Yes, sir. Something different, baby. Left shoe first, baby. Yes, sir. Oh, I didn't even notice that the checks were different. I didn't even notice that the checks were different. Okay. Okay. That's dope. I like that. I didn't notice that the checks were different. You see, this one is kind of that dark, it's like a burnt orange kind of Nike swoosh, Nike check. Nike swoosh is kind of burnt orange, but then on this side it's that cream kind of color. All right, I see you. I see you. And then based off of that main character, you got all these different textures of shoes going around here. So all right, so you see this going around. I believe that was, it's based off of his outfit. So let me pull him back up real quick so I can see. Mr. Link wears a jacket that looks like this going around here. It looks like this material here that's on the toe box and on the back here. I'm assuming that the furriness that's around, ooh, look at that Nike Air on the back. The furriness that's around here represents his fur, like the hair and everything on there. And then the rest of these are like his attire, like his jacket. He has a vest on underneath the jacket, the buttons and everything, his shirts. I just think it's dope. It's leather right here. These buttons, those are pretty hard. Look at that right there. And then on the other side, that green, man, it's all kinds of different materials on here. So the swoosh, the check is a leather material, as is the mudguard leather? That feels different. The mudguard is leather. That's crazy. Usually the mudguard isn't leather like that. But the mudguard, I mean not the mudguard, the midsole area is leather. As is the white that's going around the back. That's also a leather material. Whereas you get some of that normal, regular, I can't think of what this is, but like a cloth kind of material here. And with the green on the inside there, let me take, oh man, they laced these up for nobody to get in these bad boys. So let me go ahead and take that out of there. So on the inside, it's a very nice touch. It's like wood. You know what I mean? It's like that wood on the inside there with your Nike Air. Some of that wood. Look at the gum bottom. I like that brown. I like that is actual leather wrapped around the midsole there. You see your Air unit. And then there's leather on the tongue, the brown going down. So the green represents his vest and his tie. I can't quite figure out what these represent unless it's the buttons that are on his jacket, which that would make sense. That's what I'm going with as far as what these buttons up here, because they're not a part of the lace. You can't stick your shoelaces in there. But I'm assuming that that's what this is to represent, is the buttons that are on his jacket and his vest. And then, like I said, I believe this would represent his fur, because that's really furry. That's really furry going around there and also on the front here. But man, I saw these and I said, man, those are different, man. Those are a very unique shoe, man. Very unique. Look at the laces. It's kind of an off-white colored shoelace there. Hope the camera's picking it up that is not a normal kind of white. But let's go ahead and get into the right boy. Let's check out the right boy and see if there are any differences between the shoes. Right shoe seconded. All right, so pulling out the right boy, and nope, no differences between the two. Pretty much identical on this. So let's get the right boy. Right boy. Let's get the right boy up out of here. All right, so I did not mention that on the tongue, it says, instead of it just saying Nike Air Max, it says Nike Air Susan. Nike Air Susan. There, it's crossed out the Max, so it just says Nike Air Susan. So I think that's a cool touch on these. Nike Air on the bottom. This is another shoe, man, just like these Air Max here. This is another shoe where it's like, these are dope. These are dope, but how do I pull these off, man? How do I pull? You gotta really come with it for these. These will probably be a little bit easier to pull off, but these, man, how do you pull these jokers off? But I honestly, if I'm keeping it funky with you all, when I saw these, I liked them, but I figured that there was going to be no way that I'd get them. So I just kind of entered the draw for these when they came out. It wasn't the draw. I think it was just a, regular shoe drop on Nike. I entered, boom, and next thing you know, it said got them. I was like, wow, I actually got them. I couldn't believe it. I was happy that I got them, but I couldn't believe that I got them. So these are definitely dope, man. But you know what we got to do? Let's go ahead and take these boys on feet. All right, so let's go ahead and get into it, man. Prestos on feet. Let's go ahead and get into these Air Max 1s, yeah. Boom. Slide the Prestos to the side. And let's get into these Air Max boys. Boom. On feet. Alright. Let's get the right boy. Right boy! Let's get the right boy on. These things come laced up like they didn't want you to wear them. Like these were just supposed to be a collector's edition. But I thought the point of buying shoes was to wear the shoes. Man, they came super laced. Super laced. Alright. Here we are on feet. Alright, so if you're thinking about trying to cop some of these, the sizing, say go true to size, man. Go true to size. For reference, my big toe right here. Right there. Let me turn to the front so y'all can see. My big toe right here. So, they fit good. And the ones I actually unlace way up here, because they got them super tight, they'll be even more comfortable. But they feel good as is. It's just that super light lacing. Super tight lacing, I should say. Boom, coming at you. Coming at you. Coming at you. Let's go ahead and get a little bit of that booty view. Let's go ahead and get a little bit of that booty view for you all. Yes, sir. But anyway, that's going to do it on these. Definitely a different shoe. Definitely a dope shoe nonetheless, though. And I am glad that I was able to get these. The challenge is, how are you going to pull these off? Like that is the challenge. But I mean, you throw on some slacks or some nice joggers, not the sweatpant kind of joggers, but some nice joggers, maybe a button-up shirt, something, maybe a white. I don't know. It can be pulled off, man. Maybe some more earth tones, kind of browns and stuff like that. This can be pulled off, and that's going to be the challenge. That's going to be the challenge of how do I pull this off. Maybe some something yellow. That might work. That's going to be my challenge, is how do I pull this off. This is going to definitely be a more casual shoe. You'll wear these like, I imagine you wearing these the way that you would wear a Clark Wallaby or something like the brown kind of Clark Wallabies. You'll wear something like this in that manner because it's got those earth tones in it. You wouldn't want to just throw on too much of like some jeans or something crazy like that, some sweats. Don't make this an athletic kind of look. Dress these up a little bit, and I think that'll be fly for these. But that's going to do it, man. Thumbs up if you like this video. Subscribe if you have not already. Thank you all for watching. I truly appreciate it, man. I truly appreciate it. More content is on the way, and I'll holler at you all in the next video. Peace.